Yo, this song is really cool. I like this. Okay, we got ourselves another normal match with switching on. For the blue corner, it's Natu, Gastrodon from the west coast, and Tentacruel against Ponyta, Buneary, and Wurmple. This Natu does have a choice specs, which means it will be locked into whatever move it picks first. However, it does have a trick, so it can get rid of its specs in exchange for another item that the other opponent has. This Ponyta, however, is incredibly fast and outspeeds the entirety of Blue's team and looks to hit in hard with a Flare Blitz. However, Blue team can switch into a Tentacruel or a Gastrodon and absorb that blow very well. Tentacruel is a special defense tank, however, its defense is not as good. That means that Wurmple's dig will be hitting it pretty hard. However, if they do go for a dig and Natu is still alive, blue corner can switch into the Natu to prevent the damage. This is going to be an interesting match. The switches will be key to see who wins this one. However, at this moment, there is only one bet, which is incredibly lame. Come on, guys. Come on, brah. Thanks, Ada. Okay, looks like we got ourselves about 1 to 2 odds. We're gonna have this fight here in the Crystal Coliseum. And the Pokemon appear. It's gonna be Natu and Ponyta getting us kicked off. Natu says not so fast and goes back into its Pokeball. Gastrodon will replace it for the blue corner. Ponyta will hit it with a Flare Blitz, but it's not very effective. That still did a good chunk of damage, more than I thought it was going to. Life Orb and Recoil will hit back into the Ponyta, knocking it down around 20-25%. So the red corner will be switching into a Wurmple here now to combat the Gastrodon. Gastrodon will poison it with Toxic. So with it now badly poisoned, Endure will not be as effective. Actually, it will not work at all. Looking to stall out Wurmple, Gastrodon dives underwater. Wurmple suffers from poison. A sneak attack from Dive, and it hits into Wurmple, knocking it down under half. Wurmple's turn to attack, and it hits with Twin Needle. The first one poisons. How many more will it hit with? Just 2. I forgot Twin Needle's only 2. I keep mixing it up with Pin Missile. So both Pokemon suffer from poison damage, and the battle continues. Eating the Custap Berry, Wurmple will use Endeavor, knocking Gastrodon down to low health. However, I think it will still hold on. Its poison is not as strong as Toxic. Gastrodon will dive underwater though, so it will likely die next turn to its poison damage regardless. And here we see another switch from the red corner. Looks like Buneary will replace Ponyta. And there's a big hit from Dive, taking Buneary down just above half. Natu will come out to the battlefield once more. Buneary outspeeds Natu and hits in with an Ice Beam. There's a massive hit and Natu goes down to low health. Natu locks itself into Psychic and it lays into Buneary, getting a critical hit and knocking it out. Ponyta will take to the battlefield once more for the red team. Ponyta outspeeding Natu will hit in with a Flare Blitz, knocking it out. Torched by Flare Blitz. Recoil damage and Life Orb will tear back into the Ponyta. Ponyta is now down a third of its health. With the last Pokemon from each team now on the field, Tentacruel looks to finish off Ponyta with a Bubble Beam. However, Ponyta will outspeed it and hit with a Flare Blitz, but it's not very effective. Still did a good chunk, knocking it down a third, and Ponyta will go down to probably about 40% health at this point. Sprayed by Bubble Beam and taken down. Tentacruel will win the match for the blue corner. But I was correct though, Twin Needle only hits 2 times, right? And it's Pin Missile that can hit 2 to 5. And the Glitch King wins the token, congrats!